each October to one deserving graduate. Now, to present that award, founding board members, Kristin Rhodes, Regional General Manager, U.S. Education at Microsoft, Sheena Zacherle, the JWG Specialist from Westlake High School in Wenatchee, and then Tom's son, Brian Lopp. Invite them up right now.
Thanks, Greg. So I am truly honored to have this responsibility and this pleasure and privilege. Tom Lopp's dedication and leadership was instrumental in gaining the legislative support to found and start Jobs for Washington's graduates. None of us would be here today with this honor if it wasn't for Tom. He truly believed that Jobs for Washington graduates was the key to ending and to decreasing high school dropout rates. Tom believed that every child deserves the opportunity to succeed, and with JWG they will. Today we get to recognize a student who truly exhibits the characteristics lived out by Tom: generosity, tenacity, and an unyielding sense of a positive attitude. Tom believed so strongly in a positive attitude that he actually wore a lapel pin that said attitude and gave them out to people he saw almost every day. So with that, on behalf of the JWG Foundation and the Tom Lopp family, I would like to welcome up here Jesus Torres, this year's Tom Lopp Achievement Award winner. Jesus is a graduate of Westside High School, and his proud specialist, Sheena Zacherle, will share a little bit about Jesus.
Hello. So I nominated Jesus for this award because he deserved to be recognized for not only changes he made in himself, but the changes he made in our school. When I first met Mr. Torres, he was very quiet, a shy young man. He didn't have much self-esteem, could not speak in front of a group of people, and he really lacked the skills needed to pursue a quality future. By the end of this last year, he was nothing like his old self. He served our career association as president, leading several major fundraisers, weekly meetings. He organized most of our events, and he spoke monthly at our board meetings, as well as any other event that we needed him to speak at. He dedicated over 300 hours serving the community, which earned him a presidential award, his varsity letter, and to our school being named the Volunteer School of the Year in the 3 surrounding counties. Jesus models the sort of behavior you would expect from a leader. He shows that he has still struggles, but that he can overcome them. He inspires others with his story and his passion to want people to be the best version of themselves. Mr. Torres came to Westside as another senior who wasn't going to graduate and who was sort of invisible to the rest of the world. He left Westside as a recognizable leader, an outstanding achiever, a role model, a life changer, a school cultural changer, and most of all, a young man who is now going to succeed in life and who believes that he is worth it.
My father would be very proud of you today.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Here's the award, and we have a check toward Coffcutt's college cost from the Lopp family. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't waste energy trying to cover up failure. Learn from your failure and go on to the next challenge. It is okay. H. Stanley Judd. Hello, my name is Jesus Esteban Torres Asensio, or Fluffy. That's what most people call me. When I joined JAG, I didn't know exactly what it was or why I was joining. My mentor Sheena talked me into doing it. But ever since I joined JAG, it has opened up my eyes from the first day when I sat down with Sheena and she read to me the list of barriers and to see how many I really had, which I think was like 13 or 14. From that day, I made up my mind and I told myself that I'm going to change. I am not going to let those barriers stop me from my goal. JAG has opened up the door to a better life by teaching me things that I would need to know in the real world, from public speaking to teaching me interview skills and other skills that I didn't have. But I was not able to learn these skills without the help and guidance of a mentor, Ms. Sheena Zacherle. She saw potential in me and helped me the whole year that I was in JAG. There were many times when I just wanted to give up, but she was always there with some words of wisdom. She believed in me so much that she made me the vice president of JAG and our career association, or what we call leadership, and then promoted me to president. And this gave me more of a drive to graduate. I remember the first time that I was in front of a crowd of people and I had a speech and I was nervous and scared. I didn't want to do it anymore. After I gave my speech, I felt like I did horrible. My teacher, Mr. Callahart, came up to me and said, "Boom, baby, you were amazing. You did great." And that made me feel better and more comfortable giving speeches, knowing that I had him there in the crowd, waiting to give me a high five and telling me that I did great. As most of you know, we went to a JAG competition where we had fun competing with other JAG members and schools, but most of you don't know how scared and nervous most of us were. But we had Mr. Dennis Conger there. He made sure we got plenty of sleep and woke up early, ready to go. Without him being there and calming us down, we would have never slept that night, worried about what was going to happen. So thank you, Mr. Conger. And Sheena for staying up late, helping us practice, and ironing all the guys' suits. JAG provides us with the ability to change. They provide us with mentors, somebody that cares, teaches us, but it's also the opportunity to take responsibility, to make an effort to change ourselves. So thank you to all the people that make this program possible. And I just want to throw in this quote because it wouldn't be my speech without a classic hip hop quote. You got to make changes. It's time for us as people to start making some changes. Let us change the way we eat, let us change the way we live, and let us change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on to us to do what we got to do. Survive. Tupac Shakur. Thank you.